Greg, thanks so much for being our first staff profile in our new newsletter. Just want to get some questions answered. Just how long have you worked at Aspen Group?
This summer, I will celebrate my 14-year anniversary with Aspen.
That's awesome. Yeah. And what do you do exactly here?
My role here is project developer, so I have the pleasure and privilege of working with churches from the beginning of the process all the way to the end of the process, really helping guide them through everything from planning to design to construction, making sure that all the promises throughout the project are delivered upon and that there's a smooth process.
What's your favorite thing about working here?
Definitely the people, both inside and out, working with the team here at Aspen that's passionate about the church and about ministry, and then working with churches, church leadership teams, pastors. It's really the most rewarding and enjoyable part of the job.
Awesome. If you didn't work at Aspen, where would you work?
Likely some kind of mission. I thought about working for a church if I wasn't doing this, but really love global missions and the kingdom work around the world. Be something, the only thing I could imagine that would be more fun than working here.
Tell us about your family.
Married, same amount of years I've been here at Aspen. Got married the same summer I joined the Aspen team, so celebrate my 14th wedding anniversary in June. And Leanne and I have 3 wonderful kids. Oldest is Sophia, she's 10, Tommy's 8, and Corinna just turned 6.
Great. Any pets at all?
No pets.
No pets.
Busy enough with the kids.
I'm sure. So when you're not working at Aspen Group, what would you most likely be doing?
Yeah, our family's pretty active and we have a lot of fun together. So family activities, certainly with 3 kids and all the activities that are involved in music and dance and sports and church and Awana and all those things. So we stay pretty busy when I'm not at work and family's off doing something.
Some deep questions here. What inspires you in life?
I would say a lot of what inspires me both here at work and at home is kingdom impact. Seeing a life changed, whether it's somebody coming to faith, accepting Christ for the first time, or seeing God's grace and His miracles as He works through people, seeing people grow in their faith, seeing churches grow and ministries grow is really inspiring and keeps me going and gets me up every morning excited, not only to do what I do, but just excited about life.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever gotten?
Well, that's easy. For a believer, the best advice I ever got was from the friend who led me to the Lord and gave me a lot of good advice as he recognized I believed in God, but I didn't have a relationship. So his advice for me was to start having a relationship with Jesus and not just a head knowledge. And then went on to say, based on my beliefs and what I already knew, that when I got saved, the things that would really change my life and my journey and my walk with the Lord as I began to trust in Him and follow Him, his advice was get in a Christian family, a church, get involved, be around believers as often as possible as you grow in your faith, and really taught me early tithe. He said so much of what you will do in your life will be shaped by the way you manage your money and how much you trust God with your life. And so it was odd that somebody that led me to the Lord also convinced me right out of the gate, taught me to be a tither and what that meant. And so I still look back on that day, that lunch, multiple pieces of advice that day that just were all life-changing and has really shaped my life to this point.
So 10 seconds or less, what would one person be surprised to find out about you?
Ooh, 10 seconds. In 1999 when I started with Aspen, I really believed that was a calling in my life to serve pastors. So my heart to serve pastors may show in my work, but outside of work I serve on the board of a global ministry where pastors are being trained around the world to start a training movement for other pastors in their area. And so both here at work, at home, and what I do outside of work and home, I serve on this board and just really passionate about seeing pastors around the world, not only here, served well and have somebody come alongside them and really be a servant to them.
Great. Thanks so much, Greg.
It's a joy. Thanks.